Well, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I hear a lot of chatter in the room. That means that we're having a good time. Are we having a good time? Or is it just my imagination? I don't want to sing now. All right, give yourselves a hand if you're having a good time. Come on, I know you're having a better time than that. All right. We want to make sure that let me back up and say, I am Corinne Edwards, and I have the privilege of serving as the director of the Office of Educational Supports in the Michigan Department of Education. And our office, OES, is the host office for this event. And so we're just so excited and delighted to be here. We want to make sure that you get the SCED code for this morning's opening keynote session. That is on the screen right now. So for those of us that were waiting for that, please, ma'am, please, sir, pull out your pen and make sure that you grab that. And we will do our best to put that back up before we transition or make our move to our afternoon session. We do hope truly that you are enjoying the conference and that your lunchtime has been both nourishing to the soul and the body as you enjoy nourishment and commune with your colleagues and friends that are in the room today. As you continue to enjoy your meal, we invite you to join us in a special presentation from Michigan's Poet Laureate, Nandi Comer, along with special guests from Lansing Sexton High School here in the Lansing Public School District. But before they come to the stage, please allow me just to share a bit of introductory information about our special guest. Nandi Comer is the Poet Laureate of Michigan. She is the author of American Family, A Syndrome, and Tapping Out, which was awarded the 2020 Society of Midland Authors Award and the 2020 Julie Suck Award. She is a Cave Canem Fellow, a Callaloo Fellow, and a 2019 Kresge Arts in Detroit Fellow. Ms. Comer attended high school at the Communication and Media Arts High School, a part of Detroit Public Schools. Yay, Detroit Public Schools. I'm a jungleier, so we have to talk. She is informed by her experience growing up in Detroit. Nandi writes and performs literary pieces that incorporate the history of the city while also examining race, gender, sexuality, and class. Ms. Comer is currently the co-director of Detroit Lit, a program dedicated to providing reading and professional development opportunities to narrative makers of color in Detroit. She is also a community leader, an educator, an activist, and a very passionate writer dedicated to supporting contemporary voices. Joining Nandi this afternoon will be Ms. Kat Weaver, a teacher at Lansing Sexton High School. Ms. Weaver teaches 9th and 10th grade English and AP Literature and Composition. She has been an educator for 24 years, 8 of those in the Lansing schools. She began her career in alternative education, where she developed a passion for building strong relationships with her students and creating an educational environment where every student feels safe and welcome. Ms. Weaver believes that everyone can love reading. They just have to meet the right book. I thought that was very fascinating. Her most recent favorite read is The Hacienda by Isabel Canas. Special guests with us, we're extremely pleased and excited to have several students from Lansing Sexton High School who will be sharing with us this afternoon. Jeremiah is a senior and plans to be a singer after high school. Azriel is a 9th grader who would like to go to Michigan Tech University and become an engineer. Robert is a senior who would like to get his master's in psychology and then study psychiatry. Fatima is a senior who would like to either work in IT or become a nurse. And Kamarian is a junior, and he's planning to study to obtain his real estate license here in Michigan. So will you please join me in giving all of our guests much love, a warm welcome, and a huge round of applause as they come to the stage. Let's welcome them properly.
Hello, and thank you so much for having us. I'm Nandi Comer. I'm currently your Michigan Poet Laureate. I don't think I'll ever get used to it, but I just have to say thank you so much to the organizers of the conference, to Corinne Edwards for the lovely introduction, the Department of Education. A special thanks to Renee Garcia and Ms. Kat, who really were instrumental in our appearance today. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what we did, and then we're going to get to poems, because that is really what I'm about, and that's what I love. When Renee reached out to me and asked about trying to do a workshop with high school youth in preparation for this presentation, the first thing I thought was, well, that's a very quick turnaround for poetry. Because, writing a poem, oftentimes it can take one day, it can take 15 years. So what we're bringing today is really like what I consider our drafts, the things that we did during our class. Some poems are poems that the students had already written, and some poems are poems that are just really fresh and really new. We had a chance to not only engage in our own writing, but also engage in the writing of authors from across many backgrounds and many different time periods, with the goal of really looking at how do people from all different areas express themselves. So with that, I'm only going to read one poem, and it's one poem about teaching. And the reason why I'm only going to read one poem is because everyone here on stage is going to read one poem. And I felt like it doesn't make any sense for me to sit up here and showboat and be like, I'm the Poet Laureate, right? Because really we're talking about youth voices. And even my contribution feels a little too much, but it is about my approach to teaching. So this poem is titled On Coming Home to Teach. I lost my page, I'm sorry. On coming home to teach. I tell my student he is not a corpse. I know, he says, I'm a wrecked train. I show him my scars. He holds up a hand and peeks back at me through a hole some boy stabbed out of his palm. We never see each other outside of school, but we wake on the same block to a woman cursing at a man's fist. He sneaks into gated backyards with chained pit bulls, sometimes hoping their angry collars snap. I know what it is to pacify panic. Singing words are useless, he says. Cold water splashed over sidewalks. When I leave, he will cut off his tongue, tame his outbursts. Each day, death will bend his body into his desk. If I speak for him, it will only return my fears. If I speak for him, this poem is a suicide note. The next poet coming to the stage is Jeremiah Johnson. Please give it up.
Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jeremiah Johnson, and today I'll be sharing my poem, No More. I could be tired. I could be upset. I could be stressed out. I could be depressed. I can't lie, but I can be honest. I cannot and won't be obsessed about someone I used to hate. But I can never appreciate how much I love you. So I'm all alone all the days on my phone. Please leave me. And I hope you know how much I could have embraced your love. How much I can go on being alone again. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. My name is Robert. I am a senior at Lansing School's JW Sexton High School, and my poem is called World of Hate. Laughing at body weight, another reason to discriminate. Have you no shame? By doing that, do you have anything to gain by discarding someone's pain? Laughing at sexuality, all because you cannot accept reality. You scream out slurs, nothing but venom in your hateful words. Laughing at race, what a disgrace. People that are scared of someone's face. You think because your skin is light, you have the right? Your skin may be lighter than others, but we all bleed the same colors. You appropriate culture. You want others' rhythm, but not their blues. You laugh at the creators, how dare you? To take what they made and call it yours, a type of disgust I can hardly put in words. You see a good culture, like a vulture you come. Taking what they made and completely disrespecting everyone. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Azriel. I'm 9th grader at Sexton, and I am going to be reading my poem, Where I'm From. I'm from a cramped wooden bunk bed, tofurkey, and a Montessori school. I am from panettone French toast on Christmas morning and looking exactly like my grandmother used to. I am from Twilight Sparkle and Princess Celestia, from Curious George, who never actually had a tail, and Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. I am from a formerly Christian household, only going to church on Easter and Christmas. I am from wanting so badly to believe in a God that I just can't seem to get behind. I am from chick''N instead of chicken, from not being able to eat at McDonald's. I am from not eating most food at a potluck because everything has meat. I am from queer culture, from cuffing your pants to a limp-wristed hand signal. I am from having the same 5 phases of hair as every other white trans man. I am from expressing myself in a way that makes me feel happy, even if no straight person will ever see me as anything other than a confused little girl. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kamarian Blocker. I'm a junior at Sexton High School, and this is my poem that I wrote. The one I love doesn't look like me. I wanted to follow your dream, a black king with a black queen, but that's not what I found. The one I love doesn't talk like me. Does she have to slur her words, or do I have to straighten mine out? Will that satisfy your mind of doubt? The one I love doesn't look like me. Her skin is lighter than mine, but mine's darker from yours. Does the darkness in my skin make it comparable to yours? The one I love doesn't look like me. I'm a Christian, she's not. Does that mean hell has her spot? The one I love doesn't look like me. Her hair is silky and mine is rugged, but that doesn't mean she doesn't love it. My eyes are dark and hers are light. That doesn't mean we both can't see her spite. The one I love doesn't look like me. When was the last time we walked in a room together and seen people that only look like us? The one I love loves me. That's all that should matters. She's not our color, but more importantly, she's living matter. You look at this image with a picture frame that's broken. Like every piece of glass, we are all different. So until the day 2 + 2 is 3, until the sun makes the earth bend to its knees, until the day that the price of life is free, until the day she stops loving me, will be the day my love looks like me.
So I just want to let you all know that after lunch, we will be having a panel presenting about the experience that we had running a 3-week-long workshop with the students. And for those that come, you will get another special treat of one last poem from one of our students that will be reading during the panel. Thank you so much.
you. Thank you. Truly powerful and inspiring. Whew. I got to get myself together here just a minute. Thank you. Just a couple of reminders for the afternoon. One, we want to let you know that Dr. Anita Archer will be having a book signing from 12:45 to 1 out in the area where we have our model classroom, diverse classroom library set up. Also, Jody Wexler will be there for book signing as well from 12:45 to 1 o'clock. We want to reiterate again that we will be returning here after our afternoon breakout session for our closing keynote. We're just really excited about having Aoife with us this afternoon, just pretty in pink, and she's going to bring the house down. And so we invite you to come back and share with us and just continue to enjoy your learning and learning from each other as we all take a little bit away this afternoon that keeps us going and motivated and ready to learn. So take care of you. Enjoy the remainder of your afternoon.